On to Walthamstow after that.
So I went to Walthamstow.
That's a story. Listen.
I went to Walthamstow after that. Adeko told me to come. And in all fairness, there was nothing wrong with Walthamstow. They had a good change room. Manager was all right. Vinny, someone I played with at Baiteze as well. It's one of my guys. So it wasn't really him. I just feel like going from Cray into that sort of environment, I don't think it was right. Because I'm very big on, and everybody's different, I'm very big on everything. Like, you know, the quality of the environment. Okay, like what I'm doing is things, like, I'm very big on how professional the club is run. And that's nothing to do with Walthamstow, like, but just me, like how I like things to be done. And I just felt like it wasn't the right time to go to that sort of environment in the headspace that I was in, basically. And I felt like I scored 15 goals at Ryman Prem last season. Yeah. I know I'm getting older, but I still feel like I can give a bit more at this level. Yeah. And even in those 15 goals at Hashtag, that was me in and out of playing as well. Because my last year at Hashtag, I hardly played. Like, I wasn't really playing. So to even still finish second top goal scorer, and that was like last kick of the game, of the last game of the season. Luke May Parrott scored with the last touch.
Corner, this one's towards the back post. Tomo's got up. Luke, get hot. Yeah! And with that, I think he's just nicked top goal scorer. He was sharing it with 18 on 15, but it's 16 for the Parrot.
We were both on, he was on what? He was on 15, I was on 14 before the game started. Yeah. I scored 2 that game. Yeah. No, 1. Actually, I scored 2. I think I scored 2 that game. I was on 13 goals. I think he was on 15 goals. I scored 2, made it 15-15. Yeah. Dev subs him on, and then he scores with the last touch of the game to make it 16. No one knows that. Like, yeah, that's how mad it was. So I was like, what, 5 minutes from being top goal scorer of Hashtag of my second season. Yeah. Without hardly playing, by the way. Yeah. So.
But it's good to see that you've got a good relationship with them, because obviously a lot of them came down to the
school.
Devs is here.
Me and Devs have a love-hate relationship, man. That's always what it's going to be. Like, when I've moved around, and I'll be honest, like, even other players say it as well, I've moved on. Like, non-league is a big circus. And it's like, with everything that man's gone through before going to Hashtag and after, I've just got to give him his... I can't say that he's a bad manager. Yeah. Like, I can't... Like,
even though he released you?
Yeah, he released me. Yeah, he did. And obviously it's football, business is business, innit? Like, I would have expected to stay there maybe another year at least, whatever. But yeah, it's football, and I don't think you can take it personal. Do you know what I mean? You can just... Any footballer will tell you, when you leave a team, you always hope that they don't do well, innit? Like, you're happy when they don't win games. That's just it's a normal thing as a human being, innit? So you get it, like, I'll be honest about that. That's football. Like,
but you played against them recently.
Oh, come on, man.
And he scored.
You know my team, man. Everybody.
But how come you didn't celebrate? I'm looking for the celebration.
This is what I'm saying.
Why are you not celebrating?
It's going to hang up around that area. Oh, and it's in, and it's AT against his old club. And he looks like he's not going to celebrate out of respect, which I respect as well.
My thing is...
I was expecting to see knee slides.
Yeah, and it's mad because, like, it's mad. The fans were getting onto me after. And I regretted it. So,
you should
I'll be honest, it's a public service announcement. Like, I won't be so nice on the return fixture. I'm letting you lot know. You lot were dissing me. Like, and I didn't celebrate. Like, one of my defenders, I think he won a good tackle. So I'm going, well done, Joe. I can hear the fans saying, shut up, Alex. Get back on deal or no deal. I'm like, oh, wow, okay, no problem. And I did hear it. And I ain't said nothing. But you're hearing it here for the first time. On the reverse fixture, I will not be so nice. You guys know how much I respect you already from the first game, so I've given you your respect. You see, the second game, we're going straight back into Teniola mode. You see me, I love something that gives me a why. My thing is passion. Yeah. That's why everybody buys into Teniola, because there's no fake here. You get it? I know that when I'm wearing a badge on my thing, and it's YouTube football, everybody is going to get onto me. So you see what I do? I put my heart on the line, bro. Yeah. Baiteze, hashtag anyone, ask anybody. When I step over that white line, it's different smoke for anybody that steps in my way.
Listen, so, when you score, I want to see Adebayo knee slide.
Oh, bro, I'm running first to Dems, and then I'm running all the way to the other fans. I'd be like, yeah? Deal or no deal, baby. Deal or no deal. You know what I mean?
That's what I want to see, man. That's it, man. But yeah, good. I'm glad to still see you're still back in business. Still scoring goals.
And it's like everybody doesn't know that I'm still playing, because I've come from a team that was heavily doing YouTube to now Bows and Pitsy where it's not as much,
Yeah,
you know,
on
they're not
socials.
heavily invested on the socials,
Yeah.
which is obviously, it does take its toll. And with what I do, and everyone kind of, you know, with social media, everyone kind of is nosy, so they want to know what you're doing. They want to know what you're doing, and when they don't know what you're doing, they feel like you're just a ghost, innit? You get it? So when I scored against hashtag, they were reading in the comments. Everyone was like, "This is the first I knew that Teniola was still playing football." Do you get it? So for me, 2025, I've got to be better at, you know, keeping people up to date with what's going on in my football career, especially starting with the hashtag highlights of when I scored my header.
Love it. That's why we love him.